Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Joyroute-jojo. In today's video, we discuss about M365 licenses, Microsoft 365 licenses. What are the different M365 licenses? Let's discuss about that in this particular video. We can classify M365 license into three: personal licenses, business plans, and enterprise plans. Personal licenses, it doesn't comes in a work environment, hence we can rule out this particular one. We are not going to discuss about the personal licenses. We discuss about business and enterprise licenses. So in a work environment, we can classify Microsoft 365 licenses or Microsoft 365 license into two. One is business licenses, business plans. Other one is enterprise plan. In business plan, it is mainly for SMB companies, like small or medium based companies. Business plans are designed for small or medium based companies up to some 300 users. Okay, so the first one, the business plan, is mainly for SMB companies up to 300 users. When you have more than 300 users or more than 500 users to unlimited users, you can choose the second plan, which is enterprise plan for large organization. All right, so when we check about the business plan, the first one, which is below 300 users, we have three different plans over here: business basics, business standard, and business premium. Let's see the comparison of these three from the official side. Before that, let's move to the other one, which is enterprise plan, which is for a large organization. As I told you, we have divided M365 license into two. One is business plan, the other one is enterprise plan. In business plan, we have three different plans. One is business basic, business standard, and business premium. The enterprise purchase either E3 or E5. And we have F3 for the frontline workers. So these are the three enterprise plans that Microsoft offers to us, so Microsoft provides to us: E3 and E5. Now, when we say Microsoft 365 license, either E3 or E5, when we say Microsoft 365 license, E3 or E5, that was originally designed as a bundle that contains three major components. First one, Office 365. It includes the productivity suite like Word, Excel, Team, Exchange, Online Basics. So all that included in Office 365. And the security part comes under this: enterprise mobility and security and management tool like Intune, Azure AD, and Entra ID, information protection. So all that comes under enterprise mobility and security. And Windows 10 and 11 enterprise, the advanced enterprise grade operating system license include. So when all the three combines, then it becomes Microsoft 365 E3 or E5. All right, let's go to the official Microsoft Learn page and let us compare both the business plans and the enterprise plan. For that, I'm taking you to this is for the business plan. I shall share this link in the description of my video, or I shall add as a comment in the video. All right, so for a business, as I told you, we have three plans: M365 business basic, M365 business standard, M365 business premium. As you have seen here, business plan, business basic, business standard, and business premium. So these are the three plans for a SMB organization, small to medium size organization. For the basic, only $6 per user per month. User per month, it is $12.50, and for the business premium, it is $22. And when the amount of and this amount will vary according to the offers or from where you are purchasing, or when you are comparing certain other products with this. So the amount will vary accordingly, but generally when this is the price that is provided in there. official site. And when you want to know the difference between these three, it is good to go with this comparison PDF file. When you click on it, that will guide you to download the PDF file. So this is the PDF file. Here you can compare what is there in the basic, standard and premium. So each module, M365 basics app, what all things are there, email calendar, what they are offering, meetings, calling, and each product wise you can compare basic, standard and premium from this chart. When we move to the other one, the enterprise plan, which is for a large organization, here we do have, as I showed you, here they are providing another three plans, which is Microsoft 365 E3, which costs almost $36, and Microsoft 365 E5, which costs $57, and this is for the frontline workers. This is just $8. So these are the three popular plans for an enterprise businesses. And again, to compare this, you can download this sheet. When you click on this, you get full comparison table. Download this, which will take you over here. And as I told you, when Office 365, Enterprise Mobility plus Security and Windows 11, when all these three products combines each other, then this becomes Microsoft 365 plan. Office 365 plan E1, E3, E5, they do have separate plan as Office 365, and for that they have E1, E3 and E5. Enterprise Mobility and Security, this is mainly for the security products, security suite like Intune, Defender suite, all that comes under this Enterprise Mobility and Security. And even this Enterprise Mobility and Security, they have E3 and E5 plan along with OS. So when all the three combines, it makes Microsoft 365. So if Office 365 E3, Enterprise Mobility and Security E3, Windows 11, Enterprise E3, when the three E3 joins, it becomes Microsoft 365 E3. And at the same time, Office 365 E5, Enterprise Mobility and Security E5, Windows Enterprise E5, when all the three combines, then it becomes Microsoft 365 E5 license. I think this is clear right now. And what exactly you are getting, what is the difference between all these, what is the difference between all these plans? It is good to check from this particular sheet, not from anywhere else, because this is the official documentation which Microsoft provides to us. From this sheet, you can verify the different plans and what exactly you are getting it. And when we, in a general, what I can say, when you compare E3 and E5, almost everything is same in E3 and E5, apart from what vary from E3 to E5. In E5, you are getting more security features, advanced security features. All other features are almost similar in E3 and E5. What advanced you are getting it, in E5 you have Entra ID P2, Azure ID, earlier it was known as Azure ID, now it is Entra ID. So Entra ID P2 plan, we get it in E5 only. Then PIM, Privileged Identity Management, that particular option you get it only in E5. In E3 it is not there. So these are the advanced features, security features you are getting in E5. So why you want to select E5? If you are focusing more on security, if you are very much concerned about the security of your organization, of your tenant, then it is good to go with E5. Or you can purchase E3 and you can separately purchase this Enterprise Mobility and Security E5. The thing is that when you compare the cost, you have purchased Microsoft 365 E3, then you are purchasing Enterprise Mobility E5 plan, then the cost will, when you compare the cost, this will go high. So better it is go to Microsoft 365 E5. This is my experience. It is not good to purchase 365 E3, then you are going for Enterprise Mobility E5. If you are going in such a plan, then cost will vary, cost may go high. So it is better to directly go to Microsoft 365 E5. All right, so that's all about the different kinds of licenses which Microsoft offers to us. I hope you got a basic idea about the licenses. Thanks for watching this video. We will meet in the other video. Till then, goodbye.